Welcome to the 20 Sides podcast. This is episode 29, An Audience at the Castle. Thank you so much for joining Yaros, Leona, Seven, and Ordella as they journey through this homebrewed world of Aklura. We hope that you enjoy.
On the last episode of 20 Sides, upon closer inspection, the unknown persons outside the temple appeared to be undead, and they dropped a familiar essence behind the church. Leo rushed in to confront the trio and was immediately downed by a pair of grave bolts. The rest of the party came to her aid and vanquished the undead. One of the undead carried a censer filled with a dark essence that seemed to speak inside of Leo's head. And that's where we begin.
Welcome to 20 Sides, a fast-paced, story-driven, actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast. I'm your DM, Matt.
I'm Bobby, playing Yaros, the Dwarven Barbarian.
Hey, I'm Jess, and I play Leona, the Moon Elf Wizard.
Hi, I'm Philip, and I play Seven, the Warforged Cleric.
Hi, I'm Tyler, and I play the half-elven rogue Ordella.
Join our campaign as we unravel the mysteries of an ancient necrotic evil, right now on 20 Sides.
Wait, what did it say? So I can write it down.
It says, you have it within you, break free from their hold.
What did it say for Yaros?
Yeah, what did it say for him then, I wonder?
You have no clue.
Sheesh. Not fair.
You feel Leo, roll me a d20. Add your wisdom modifier.
16.
So Leo, after picking up this censer and hearing what you heard, you feel a chill come over you, but not in a negative way. You feel almost empowered by what it said.
Whoa.
And you get the sense that you could destroy this. There are means to destroying this censer. You've seen Yaros now with Eternal Rest absorb some of the essence of Thormir. And maybe you even have a little knowledge of how to destroy this. Maybe you've read some of it in the books that you got from Zalcom, those ancient texts. Maybe there's information in your spell book. But for whatever reason, this chill, this empowerment that you felt, you just don't think you should destroy it right now.
Huh, that was weird. Ugh.
What was weird?
Did you understand it?
You looked weird for a second. What happened to you?
Well,
For a second.
Seven today, dang.
No, gosh, Seven just kicked me on. I'm on 6 hit points.
Sorry, I'm still I'm on a high from that fight.
Maybe you
okay?
do need
Just
a
leave me
nap.
alone, okay?
Or a snack or something.
Yeah, that was weird. I heard a voice too, but even with my spell, I didn't understand it. So.
Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, well, whatever.
So should we destroy this thing? This is what causes all of the...
I'm shook, you guys. I need a second.
We have to play like we...
I know, yeah.
Telling the truth.
I mean, that's what we're gonna
make it.
We're gonna destroy it, right?
Okay.
Isn't that what we're supposed to do, right? We're gonna destroy it.
I think, honestly, I think we should hang on to it, just so I can take it to, figure out what's in here.
What is it?
If
What are
there's
you guys
more
even
of
talking
it.
about?
We've
I have no idea
heard
what you're
of
talking
something
about.
called the Censer of Thormir.
We are gonna destroy it, right?
Well,
Make the most sense.
Yeah.
But Leo thinks otherwise.
yeah,
Who are you gonna give it to?
I think we should hang on to it until I can learn a little bit more about
What's that juice in there?
The juice.
it. No, it's definitely. I definitely would not be drinking this Kool-Aid.
Well, why don't we? If they dropped it on the ground, but Yaros was able to suck it up in his
Oh, this
maul,
juice
why
was
don't
that.
we
I get
drop
it.
it onto his maul then? And that way it's with because apparently we haven't destroyed any of it yet because it's all just in Yaros' maul. Why don't we do
Ooh,
that?
Yeah, so I
Do
don't
I
know.
notice anything different with the, what is it called? Eternal Rest after it absorbs?
No.
Okay.
No.
Are any of the sockets filling up?
Mm-mm.
Because we don't have many gems. Uncut
You guys have
gems.
really been around, haven't
Uncut
you?
gems.
All these things coming together now.
Yeah,
what
it's a
else do I need
lot.
to know that you're not telling me?
Well, up until we met you, we only knew what was happening in Crow Reach and that we needed to go to Dyer's Rest. So Now
We're in your
here.
territory.
Did you hear about Dyer's Rest before me?
Nope.
No. Well, basically, yeah, we started in Crow Reach and then we went to Pine Gate and now, basically they told us to go to Dyer's Rest and here we are.
Okay, well, these guys were bad news. So what they had was probably bad news. So
We should probably destroy it, right? It seems like the...
should we bring it to your magician friend you're gonna go find and talk to over scones?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I'll just put it in my very small bag.
Well, but wait. Okay, hold on. I don't really know how all this works, but if the king, what was his name? Liger?
Lycor.
Okay,
guess.
whatever. His name. That guy.
Liddell.
So if he is talking to devils, y'all remember Amtrak? And he was talking about devils. Anyways, so if he is talking to devils and this, you called him a magician guy? Is that the
Mhm.
name that they use in Dyer's Rest? Anyways, if he works for him, should we take this to him?
That's what I'm saying. I should hang on to it.
I think we should destroy it. I don't think we need it. Do we need it for something?
We might.
Should we touch it?
You can do that if you want to, but I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't do that.
Well, she made like a weird face, so maybe it was fun.
No, that's normal.
Yeah, that's just my resting face.
Yeah, that's just her.
I will defer to Leo on this one, as she knows more about the magic than I do. If she thinks we might learn something from it,
Maybe you can read some books later or
If
something
Yaros
weird.
says it, then I go with it. That's the rule around these parts.
Well, dang.
So, yeah.
Okay, well, put it in your tiny little bag thing that like actually is not tiny at all, and we all know.
Yeah, my entire arm fit in it.
Yeah.
So, there must be a hole in the bottom.
No, it just disappeared. It just disappeared.
So
I did it for a very long time.
Yeah.
But
So I'm gonna.
You were unconscious, but-
search the. I'm gonna look through the bodies. And just do they look familiar? Like they just look like undead skeletons, or
what she's really asking is how much gold is on them.
yeah, how much gold do they have?
So as you're searching them,
Do they have any emblems?
they don't have any. Yeah, they don't have any markings. They don't have anything that would note them as part of the Crimson Silence, or they don't have any gold. They're just like crumbled bones on the ground now.
Okay, well, let's go do what we were gonna do, I guess.
we need to go to Golden Plate, Golden Table. That is where Father Dunn is going to meet us.
All right, so you all collect yourselves, you dust yourselves off. The sun is starting to come up. You're standing behind the Church of Círdan, this grand church in Dyer's Rest.
Does it look different?
From what you can tell, it looks the same. It feels the same right now, as there are a few bystanders that begin to come out of their houses. But it's the same coastal city that you remember, the reddish slate roofs of houses, the cobblestone roads, the well-manicured trees and vegetation and bushes and flowers every so often. It's essentially the same Dyer's Rest that you remember it, and almost like it's frozen in time. And you all continue to walk through this cool morning air as you are heading to the Golden Table. And after about 15-20 minutes of walking, you finally get to it. It is a small, meager building amongst these houses, almost in a residential district. There's a small wooden sign dangling from two chains that says the Golden Table in this yellow script out in front. And the chimney around back is billowing this smoke as you make your way up to the front steps, and you can already smell the baked goods before you even walk into this bakery. But nonetheless, you open the door, a little bell rings when you walk in. The warmth inside of the bakery is almost too much in contrast to the cool air outside. But as soon as you walk in, this small gnomish lady with short gray hair approaches you, and she says,
I'm here to seat you. Where do you want to sit, actually? Where? Pick a spot.
We'll just sit in like the back, like
Yep.
somewhere
Sounds good.
backish.
I will be back by to help you out. Okay.
she walks off.
Are you gonna seat us or are you gonna?
No, you do that. You just walk over there.
Oh.
So she comes back and she says,
Oh, I am, my name is Delaney, and I will be serving you today. We have a few specialties. We have a golden custard scone, which is baked fresh this morning. We also have a savory scone with goat in it.
Well, what do you have for someone who doesn't eat?
We have an exit door.
Well,
And you can get out, sir, if you're not gonna eat.
Okay, well,
he's
can I
with
hang
us,
with my
lady.
friends?
Chill
Because I
out,
don't
okay?
eat. I don't eat or
We
drink or
eat.
sleep.
Only if you tip.
Sure.
Delaney,
What does that mean?
we will take.
I look at them and I'm like, what does that mean?
Well, Leo will take care of that for us.
Oh, okay.
Oh gosh.
The golden scone for
Yes.
me.
Golden
two
scone?
golden scones and a London fog tea.
Yep. Regular tea. What do you want?
Coffee.
Hurry it up. Is
Black
that it?
coffee.
Coffee,
yes.
black coffee. That's
Delaney,
all.
no one
Wait,
else is
wait,
here.
Hold on.
Ah.
And then do you have any like oats or mash
It
or
was scone, Leo.
No.
That's why
This
we're
is
here
a
to
scone
scones.
only place. This is the golden table, ma'am.
can I just
You
get
walk into the golden table and ask for oats. Black coffee for you only, okay?
Yeah, black
sir,
coffee.
dwarf.
Goat scones. They sound good. Goat scones.
Goat scones.
I'll take 2 goat scones.
2 goats. Okay, I'll be back.
and she walks off. And about 3-4 minutes later, Moreland Dunn walks in.
Praise be.
It takes him a few seconds to find your table. He does. He walks over and he sits down next to you.
Moreland, I got you a scone,
Oh, thank you.
the sweet one,
Oh,
So-
those are my favorites.
sharing with you.
Oh, we have to split it.
No, I ordered 2.
Oh, perfect.
Okay.
So I was able to secure you all an audience, but I'm afraid you will have to leave and go to the castle at once.
Oh,
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
I can sit here. I can pay,
Even better.
but I really hope you all aren't
Leo said she would tip.
lying about any of this.
No, man, I have
Actually,
6
we just
hit
killed 3
points.
guys behind your church.
Okay,
Yeah.
7. Slow your roll.
Wait, you what?
Oh, nothing. Sorry, I look at Yaros like, I didn't know. I'm sorry.
It's a figure of speech.
Father, have you seen anybody? Have you seen anybody?
killed somebody behind y'all's church. It was the best night we ever had.
It's a figure of speech.
So anybody's like sulking around your church at all recently? Like around it, or
Not that I can remember.
do you have like security or?
Well, I mean, no. It's a church.
Well,
What about guys in black robes? Is that normal in Dire Stress?
No, but I bet it was Lycor. I bet he sent some form of devil to the church. Did you see these folks in black cloaks?
I look at Yaros and I kind of wink and I'm like, no, we didn't. Not even a little bit. Nope.
Make a deception check. Definitely a disadvantage.
he goes back to look and see just bone piles.
Right. Get rid of that.
Yeah,
at
we
all.
Oh,
Not
5.
us.
He just looks at you and he says, I do not believe a word you're saying right now, which makes me question why I did any of this for you, but you all need to hurry and go if you want an audience. You won't have
How
long.
big is this audience, and should we get dressed up for it, or?
No, the audience,
Yeah.
I was able...
Will someone be there to do our hair, or?
God.
I was only able to secure the military advisor. I'm sorry. And he looks at you, Leo. The mystic is actually she is out of town for 2 days. She will be back in 2 days, and I'm sure you can speak to her then. But I was able to secure the military advisor for you all to speak to. I have to go back as soon as I pay for these scones you ordered. I have to go back to the church. We have a structural engineer coming to look at collapsing
To the back.
a few rooms.
Where did she go? The
Who?
mystic.
I don't know the answer to that. I'm apologize.
Can I ask you a question? Another one. Does the name Thormir ring a bell?
It doesn't. I'm sorry.
Are you lying?
Make an insight check.
I feel like he's too good to be true.
He is precious.
11.
He seems genuine.
Not buying it.
Okay, you all really have to go. if you want any audience at all.
Okay, and I just get up and start walking. I don't know where I'm going, but I just start walking out.
So we're going to castle. Is this place to meet advisor?
Ooh.
So only person I know how to get us there is.
I can get you there, but maybe I shouldn't go in. I don't know.
Just put your hood up. You'll be fine.
7's out the door. Like he's just like looking
We
outside.
hear the bell ring.
So y'all exit the golden table. You leave Moreland Dunn behind. He is going to meet with a structural engineer to see about collapsing the room with the portal in it. You get back on the cobblestone roads, and it takes you 15, 20, 25 minutes of walking. And at this point, there's a lot more life happening outside in Dyer's Rest. People are everywhere as they're going about their day. And Ordella, you're leading the group to the castle, and you round a corner. And as soon as you round the corner, you see Willowfall Castle in all of its glory, exactly how you remember it. This sandstone-colored castle stands atop the cliffs of Dyer's Rest. And for the first time since you've been in Dyer's Rest, you can smell the salt water that is coming off of the ocean. And if you close your eyes and you listen close enough, you can hear the waves crashing against the rocky shore that's located behind the castle. And as you are thinking, Ordella, about the backside of the castle, you can't help but remember the cliffs and the crags and how the castle is completely open to it to allow room for the golden dragon Gidaltrax, the protector of Dyer's Rest, the young dragon who is now probably around 9 years old,
My bestie.
to make its way in and out of its lair at the back of this castle. As you continue forward, you approach these tall stone walls as guards make their rounds. And as you approach, 2 guards come up to you, and they are clad in chainmail that's decked out with the emerald green colors of Dyer's Rest. The first one, as he approaches, he has a black mustache and black hair that's coming out of his helmet. And he says, "All right, stop right there. Where are you all headed?"
Apparently, we have an audience.
Who you got an audience with?
Military advisor.
All right, if that's the case, we'll have to escort you in. Make sure you keep your weapons to your side. Don't try any funny business as we're walking. Xavier here is going to keep an eye on you. I'll escort you ahead.
Ordella's just kind of looking down. She's really nervous.
So both of the soldiers escort you into the castle. You go through the main gate. And then as soon as you go into the main gate, Ordella, this is like coming home to you, but in a very odd sense. And instead of going up the steps like you were going to go to the main entrance of the big, huge castle area, you all turn to the left and you walk down this beautifully kept stone pathway that leads you to a smaller building that's still connected to the main castle, but you go into a small door and the soldier says, "We'll wait for you right back here. Go ahead and go in. Again, don't try any funny business." As soon as you enter, you see a young lady at a desk, human, blonde hair about down to her shoulders. She has glasses on, a little button nose, and she says, "Oh, well, what do we have here? 4 folks for, who are you all here to see?"
Whoever the current military advisor is.
Josina, you're here to see our military advisor.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yes,
We have an appointment with an
Father
audience.
Dunn set up an appointment for us.
perfect. That's what I have down here. If you will, go down this hallway, second door on your left. There is a meeting room, and she should be in shortly.
I'm going to turn around and go back to the receptionist.
Okay.
And I'm going to ask, is the Kingdom Mystic available, or the mage, or whatever you call your wizard?
No, she's not. She actually went out of town a few days ago. She should be back in 2 days because I look here and I see she has a meeting in 3 days. So she should be back by then. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, that's fine. Do you know where she went?
I'm not sure.
Do you
ma'am.
know?
I'm
can you
just
tell
a
me-
secretary.
Oh no, you're doing great.
Thank you. I really try very hard.
I could tell.
My mom says sometimes I get a little flustered when people talk to me, but I don't feel like
So
I do. She
while-
says sometimes you talk too much, and I don't feel like I talk too much.
So while she's talking to me, I'm gonna see who she's meeting with.
Make an investigation check at disadvantage, as like the paper is like half open, half not.
3 + 4.
You don't. As she closes the page down and she says, so that dwarf there, you and him y'all are a couple, right? I saw y'all walking together.
but he
y'all
is-
make a really good couple. I'm
You're
sorry.
So sweet.
I feel like I'm talking too much.
No, you're fine.
Okay,
Well,
good.
Can you tell me who she's meeting with by chance?
Yeah, definitely. I can tell you. Why do you want to know? That's interesting. The gentleman's name is Pertel.
Just Pertel?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Does he have a last name?
I don't know if I should tell you.
Well, the reason I'm asking is I don't know if I'll be in town when she gets back.
Oh, okay. Where are you going? Are you going on
Well,
vacation? You and the dwarf on vacation?
No, he's just my associate,
Oh,
work
so
associate. He is single. He's ready to mingle.
I didn't want to say anything, but when he walked in, he caught my eye.
Jimmy, get them digits, that stone number.
What's his? You could see her start to blush a little bit. She said, "What's his name?"
His name's Yaros. You may have actually already heard of him.
I haven't. Why would I have heard of him?
Well, apparently, allegedly, he's this big deal in the fighting pits of Palmore.
Oh, so he's like a strong man.
I guess so.
He could sweep me off my feet.
Yeah, just like Fabio.
I don't know who
Just
that
like
is
a
either.
Fabio novel. Do you read books? No.
No, it's tough for me to read. Okay. Is there any other?
Oh yeah, what was that guy's name again? First and last name?
Pertel was his first name. And about that time, you hear the clanking of chainmail against the wooden floor, and you look up and you see a human female with blonde hair that comes right past her shoulders and a very rugged, hard face, but not an ugly face. She's still beautiful, and she has this ornamental breastplate on. And much like the soldiers that escorted you to this area, the emerald green colors of Dyer's Rest. She has a shield draped across her back, and 2 short swords are in scabbards at her waist. And as she walks heading toward you all, she says, "Okay, who is here for the meeting with me? Who is here?
What was your name?
My name is Josina."
No, I was asking the receptionist.
Oh, the receptionist? Oh, my name is Esha.
Esha. Well, nice to meet you.
Yeah, and if you could maybe
I'll put in a good word for you.
yeah, with Yaros, I think he may think I'm a little attracted, because we looked at each other when he came in, and we locked eyes a little bit, and she adjusts herself a little bit.
Okay, I'll do that, and I'm walking away.
Okay.
As
I
Leo
didn't think
walks
that
up,
woman was ever going to shut up.
as Leo walks up to me, I'm like, "Hey, did you ask the mage's name? Did you ask her for the name of the mage? What? That's what we were looking for, right? Did you ask?
Shoot. No.
Oh.
I got to get back there anyways.
Oh.
Josina walks in. Okay, I have 10 minutes. Please come in. Sit down. If you are here to meet with me, sit down now.
What's the name of your mage?
Is this what we are meeting about?
No,
Well, it's just
no.
a
We have a lot to
sidebar
talk about, actually.
Conversation.
You've got 10 minutes, but you're going to need more like an hour. So.
She runs her hand through her hair.
There's an army coming to kill all of you.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
We can
gosh.
slow it down.
Sorry. I didn't know how else to
Excuse me?
say that.
There's an army coming. There is not an army coming. We
Yeah.
have spies all across
Yeah.
the
They're-
southern veiled lands.
They're coming
No
through
one
a
is
portal
coming for us.
They're called the Red Wave or
The
something.
Crimson Silence.
Oh yeah, that one. That's
You
what
see
they're
her
called.
perk up.
Does that
Have you
sound-
heard of Crimson Silence before?
The word cult
Hey, what?
made me immediately perk up, because we have had some cultish activity. What proof do you have of an army coming through a portal? What portal? We have no portals here in that. Well, we have 2 portals, but we are monitoring the other side, and there is no army coming through.
Do you know about the portal in underneath the church? That one?
What church?
I don't know what it's called. It's just a church. I don't.
Church of
The Kieran
Kieran.
Church.
There's a portal underneath the church.
Yes,
Maybe.
yes, that is how we got here.
Does she look familiar to me at all?
She does not.
We come from Crow Reach and Pine Gate, northeast of here. We traveled through a portal there, led us to Dyer's Rest. We traveled through the Deep Hallows.
I've been through there.
Yes, so that's how we got here. And we talked to a panner. He warned us of this Crimson Silence.
Oh yeah, do you know Panner Glenwood? He's from the Crow Reach Watch.
The name sounds familiar, but I have never spoken with him.
Are you familiar with the Seekers of Light?
I am.
Okay, so we, minus her, we've been sent.
I start fumbling through, like trying to look again wherever I put that medallion.
What is he
We
doing?
all have-
I'm like trying to find stuff, whatever.
I think they gave us 3 emblems,
Yeah.
so I think we should all have.
You should, but I'm still looking for mine because I'm gonna. I'm like, oh, look here, look, we're not initiates.
Yeah,
And
we're from the Seekers of Light. Willenor sent us to Crow Reach to
Oh,
investigate some disturbances, and now we're here following some disturbing breadcrumb disturbances.
Forgive me. Okay. Add another thing to my to-do list, huh? This is what you are doing. You add one more thing to my to-do list.
Well, it's kind
So
of like
now,
a big
I have
thing.
I have to figure out a way to protect the Baron and the Baroness of Avalon. They are trying to go home to Avalon, and there's a rider in the Southlands, in the grasslands to the south.
What does the rider look like?
He's some type of undead. I don't know. He has my spies have pointed him out. He has deep black armor and a sword that crackles with electrical energy. This is as much as I know, but I have to get the Baron and the Baroness of Avalon back home. Now you are telling me they can't stay here much longer because there's an army that's going to come through a portal. There have been cult members spotted in the south, just like you say, this Crimson
Silence.
Crimson Silence. They have been speaking with orcs in the south, closer. The closer you get to the Grey Wall Mountains, and now you add onto my plate, I have to protect Dyer's Rest from the inside with an army coming through a portal.
Yeah, in the next day or two is what we've been told. So could be today, could be tomorrow, could be pretty
Okay.
soon actually.
But look at you handling all of this. You got it.
What?
Yes,
Even
queen.
as a woman, you are able to do this.
Yeah, I am surprised as well. Not that I should be, but
We
First
love
I've
to
seen it,
see
you know?
a woman in charge in Dyer's Rest.
Can I ask what the Baron and Baroness of, you said Avalon?
Yes.
What are they doing here? Are they having disturbances too?
No, they were visiting, doing political work with the king and queen. Just your run-of-the-mill, typical political
Who is
work.
the queen?
Okay.
The queen's name is Mira.
Do I know that name?
Yes, it's Lycor's wife.
Was it always?
Yes. Okay, so I have all this on my plate, and I'm trying.
Is this the first time we've seen this rider?
I have never seen this rider. Only my spies have, and they bring the information back to me. And all of this on top of Lycor is now consorting with devils, and he has sworn up and down he has made no deals. Okay. I can handle this army. How many? How many are we talking here?
We don't know.
500? 1,000? 10,000? 50? What are we talking?
We don't know. We have not seen the army. But the portal is in a location that we feel that you could negate their numbers, however many there are.
Who's your mage?
Pertel. What do you need the mage for?
Your mage is named Pertel?
Yes.
Where is she?
Where is Pertel? She left 3, 4, I don't know. She went out of town. We don't communicate that much. I'm very militaristic. She is very, I cast spell lady.
Well, so you don't
Sounds
know where she
cute.
went? She has a meeting in a couple days. Do you know who she's meeting with, or can you give me
No,
that?
but we have meetings all the time. I have like 7 meetings today.
Well, I
This
think,
one is giving me headache.
Me too. I don't,
What are you?
I'm Warforged. I actually think I'm from Dyer's Rest. Have you know Belshire?
No.
Oh, me either.
Wait,
No.
Belsire, the wizard that used to work here?
I think.
No, don't know him.
Okay, me either.
So the portals. You have 2 other portals?
Yes, we have 2 other portals.
Where do they go?
Van goes to Elford, and the other one to Olmstering.
Who put those there?
They've been here for quite a while.
How do you put a portal somewhere?
It takes a lot. Magic Lady could answer this question, I bet. I something to do with spellcasting. I'm not quite sure, to be honest.
Well, we could probably be a pretty good help with the army or the other people that are coming. We could probably help with that. I think. We just don't know. We don't really know where to. That's why we're coming to you, because.
I believe we can take care of this if what this dwarf says is true here.
Have you ever heard of Thormir?
No. What is the Thormir?
Black juice.
Black juice.
That's all I know.
Well, we think he's the one that's kind of leading this army, and so he would be the one that is coming to Dyer's Rest. I think. I don't know if he is coming to Dyer's Rest, but his army is coming to Dyer's Rest.
Where is this portal in Dyer's Rest?
It's
you said you had 2 portals, right?
Well, the portal you're talking about. I know where other
it's in
portals
the
we have.
Church of
you could just
Kirden.
take a breath with us. You're being a little rude.
I'm sorry, I have a lot on my plate right now. You're adding to my to-do list. I'm trying to get it checked off. I'm a very, very powerful woman.
Okay, well, if you want to have a to-do list to do, then you need to listen to us now.
I'm sure those Ababon, whatever people are important and everything, but Dyer's Rest is kind of
Avalon.
where you serve. And so I would imagine that Dyer's Rest comes before any of those other people.
Say-
And if the rider is in the south, he's not in Dyer's Rest.
I think we really
So
need to
that
care of
would
that
take a
rider.
back seat as well. But Dyer's Rest seems more important. So who pays you?
Okay.
Is it the people from Ababar or Abadar or wherever that place is, or is
Okay,
it the people
okay.
of Dyer's Rest? I'm just
Does he
curious.
stop
'cause,
talking?
well,
it takes a while.
yeah,
Hard, yeah. Just let him
sorry.
get it out.
Sorry.
Okay.
Ababar?
Where is the
Avalon?
portal again? We still have not answered this question.
It's in the Church of Kirden. If you ask Father Dunn, he should be able to show it to you.
So they've known about this portal the whole time.
No, this is where we came
No.
out of, and that's
Where in the church is it?
It's a
Just
secret
like-
room.
Yeah, it's just in there.
Huge?
So-
Very big room?
No,
it's
very
small.
small room.
So we could
Closety.
either blockade it,
Mhm.
we could
Cement it.
blow it up.
Mm,
Or if
how
you knew
That's
where
what I
your-
said.
if you knew where your mage was, we could close it.
If I knew where my mage was, I could do that.
You
But
should be a little
unfortunately,
nicer to her.
do not know where she is. Okay.
Do you know where her office is?
Yes, but hold on. Okay. We could have a brigade, or we can figure out this portal. We will shut it down. We can take care of this. You all have weapons on you. You look formidable.
Yes, I am yours. Perhaps you've heard of me.
I have heard of you.
Yes, I was undefeated in Pits of Falmore.
I watched every fight.
No, of course.
Oh.
Oh,
Maybe
should
they've
have.
made a love connection.
Seven is like wide-eyed and like just hanging on to
Meow.
every word right now.
Yes, I've also killed an elemental in Crow Reach. Saved that town.
I would not expect any less of Yarost.
Good. See, people, this is finally someone.
I mean, this is a
I-
turn of events. I thought military woman was going after mage, so I'm just shook right now.
I don't know what to say, Yaros. This is epic.
Listen.
You know who Yaros is?
Yes, I know very well.
Oh,
I watched every fight he made.
really?
Yes.
Is he as crazy good as he says he
He's
is?
okay. It's not. He could not best me.
What about Globo the Undying? Was he as good as everybody says he was? Or
Globo was very, very powerful, but Globo had one glaring weakness, and Yarost saw it, and he exploited it immediately, and in 2 swings, Globo went down.
two swings.
2 swings.
Okay.
Globo fell hard
Ah.
to the ground. You all seem very, very formidable.
Mhm.
If you would, head to the south. I can secure you 10,000 gold pieces. If you can rid the south grasslands of this rider.
I don't know if we can do that, actually.
So it makes sense to me. If we can rid the south of this rider, if you continue on and look for, there's an old cemetery out in the grasslands with a mausoleum. Many of our spies have said this is where the orcs and the cult members have been gathering together. Make it a covert mission. I can promise you all 10,000 gold. I will leave for 5-10 minutes, let you all discuss whatever it is you need to discuss, and I will come back. You give me an offer of how much you would like to be paid and what your requirements are for such a mission, and we will send our several folks to the Church of Kiradin to check on this. Okay? I will be back in 10 minutes. She stands up, turns on her heel, walks out of the room.
Okay, we are not fighting that thing.
Why
Yes,
not?
Yes, we will. This is.
Yeah. I mean, I could
This
probably
is
take
another
him
thing to add
by
to-
myself.
So what do you know more about this thing, or
Guys, I just don't think that we should go there by ourselves.
Well, why not? Have you seen this thing?
Yeah. I have.
And that is it for this week's 20 Sides. Tune in each week to follow Yarost, Seven, Leona, and Ordella as they venture across the Veiled Lands. Don't forget to follow us on all the socials, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok at 20 Sides Pod. Rate and review us wherever you listen to your podcast. And please share the podcast with your friends, family, and of course, your arch rivals. Last but not least, we couldn't do this without the atmospheric background tracks from tabletopaudio.com and Michael Gelfi. We will see you next week right here on 20 Sides.